Welcome to The Late Show, one and all. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Well, today, you're excited. I know why you're excited, because today is Donald Trump's 500th day in office. Which means, congratulations, we've made it through the first trimester of his presidency. But for some reason, my nausea hasn't gone away. You know what else isn't going away? The Mueller investigation. No matter how hard Trump tries. And this morning, he added a new wrinkle, tweeting, "As has been stated by numerous legal scholars, I have the absolute right to pardon myself. But why would I do that when I have done nothing wrong?" Ooh, I love riddles. I know this one. It's because if you bring the grain over the river first, the fox will collude with the Russians to get the chicken. But why are you bringing it up if you're not going to do it? That's like a surgeon saying, "It's just a routine appendectomy. Also, I could kill you at any time." But why would I do that? Okay, now count backwards from 10. And evidently, Trump's lawyers agree with him. The New York Times obtained a confidential 20-page letter from Trump's attorneys to Robert Mueller, claiming he can't be prosecuted for obstruction of justice because the Constitution powers him to, if he wished, terminate the inquiry or even exercise his power to pardon. Okay, so it's probably not going to happen, because if there's one thing Donald Trump won't do, it's exercise. I'm right there. I'm right about that. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Okay, in the memo, Trump's lawyers also argue the president should have to sit down for an interview with Mueller because having him testify demeans the office of the president before the world. Adding, now, if you'll excuse us, the president has to go get spanked by a porn star while watching his shark stories. They're dangerous. That's true. That's a true poll. That was in the New York Times. It looked like that was in the New York Times. Trump's ability to pardon himself was defended yesterday by current Trump lawyer and man who's just as shocked as you are that he's allowed on TV, Rudy Giuliani. Yesterday, Rudy was on with Chuck Todd to defend the president, but things started out a little awkward.
Mr. Giuliani, welcome back to Meet the Press, sir.
Well, it's nice to be with you, Todd. How are you?
I'm okay. Let me start
Chris.
It's okay.
Yes. He called Chuck Todd Todd. They corrected himself to Chris. That's the sort of attention of detail I look for in a lawyer. Your Honor, my client pleads Todd. I mean, Chris. I mean guilty. He's so guilty. I'm sorry, Your Honor, go on.
Do you believe the president could also pardon himself?
Well, it's not going to happen. So it's a hypothetical point. I think the presidential power, there's nothing that limits the presidential power of pardon from a federal crime.
He has a point. There's nothing in the Constitution that stops him. I mean, after all, it says in Article 2, Section 2, the president shall have power to grant reprieves and pardons, which I guess hypothetically includes himself? Huh. Is it too late to get that king back? And according to Giuliani, it goes further than just ending the investigation. He told the HuffPo, I don't know how you can indict the president while he's in office, no matter what it is, even if he shot James Comey. So there it is. The president can commit any crime he wants. He's a one-man purge, which will make a great new campaign slogan, Trump 2020, I could kill you in your sleep. But it's true. You could.
I could do it. These hands.
But Giuliani says not to worry, adding, if he shot James Comey, he'd be impeached the next day. Of course, that would require House Republicans to impeach Trump. And I'm being told we have a clip from the future of Paul Ryan responding to Trump shooting James Comey.
It's what he does. We've kind of learned to live with it.
Okay. And just what he does. And, folks, it's not just this whole my client is above the law thing. it's been a tough time all around for the former mayor, Rudy Giuliani, because last week he celebrated his birthday watching his favorite team, the Yankees, and this happened.
The New York Yankees wish a very happy birthday to Mayor Giuliani.
Ouch. Boo. I have not seen New Yorkers that angry since all the time. It is shocking to see Rudy Giuliani booed in a place he loves like Yankee Stadium. That's like Trump getting booed at Pornburger. Yes. Pornburger, you know their motto, come for the burgers, come for the porn. But, because they're both that good. They're both that good. What?
Whoa.
Get your minds out of the gutter.
It's a family show.
Giuliani was able to put a positive spin on the whole ordeal, saying, I know Yankee fans, they boo you when they love you. Of course, it's love. Just like at weddings, the priest will say, I now pronounce you man and wife, you may boo the bride. And look how sad Rudy looks at the very moment they're booing him. And I'm being told we have an actual recording of that phone conversation.
Hello? Boo!
Like, boo! I like that the guy calling him sounded like he was falling off a cliff while he booed him.
Yeah.
Boo! In other legal news, it's a bad day for gay rights in America, and also for cake rights. Because this morning, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of a Colorado baker who refused to bake a cake to celebrate the marriage of a same-sex couple. That is tough news. But to lighten the blow, the Supreme Court did send the gay couple a lovely cake. The case centered around fundamentalist Christian baker Jack Phillips, seen here posing for his statue in the Museum of Intolerance. Phillips evidently refused to bake wedding cakes for any gay couples in violation of Colorado's civil rights law, but the Supreme Court found that the reason and motive for the baker's refusal were based on his sincere religious beliefs and convictions. Yes, it's all right there in the gospel. I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, but if I catch you frosting a gay cake, you go to hell.